Hey, family, listen, whoever I'm speaking to, you are coming out of a very stuck situation to where you had to surrender, you had to let go, you had to accept something for what it was. And you've sacrificed a lot in a situation. You're releasing burdens now. Um, you're moving forward. You're getting ready to celebrate. There is light being shined on somebody that wanted to affect your Nine of Cups. Your contentment, your wishes are coming true. You are emotionally balanced. You're working on your stability. There was a person in your energy, a Knight of Wands, somebody that is very unpredictable, somebody that very impulsive, somebody whose energy was always on a physical level. They always wanted something physical. They're always looking at what things appear and look like. They're always moving in a facade. This is somebody that now sees you as a star energy. They know that you have healed yourself. They know that you have good fortune coming, and you are coming out in the energy. Whoever I'm speaking to, take it how it resonates. You are totally balanced. You have bossed all the way up. The emperor, the empress, and the high priestess is here, one behind the other. So that means that people are respecting you. You are coming in as an authority. You're coming in as somebody that is very disciplined. You're focused. You're hyper focused on what it is that you need to do. You're building your abundance. You're becoming very, very fertile in the aspect that you are producing abundance, and everything that you touch turns to gold. Everybody's situation that you put your hands on right now, if you put your hands on it in your healed state, you are able to produce healing for other people. And people are finding you very alluring and very attractive. You are drawing people in without even trying to. That's because, and that is the truth, that is because you are standing in your power. That is because you are doing what it is that you need to do. That is because you are winning in this season. Somebody is sitting in their head though. They have a lot of emotion for you. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the water. And or you could be dealing with one of these signs. This person is sitting in an illusion, thinking, daydreaming about starting over with you, about the opportunities that they squandered with you, about the forward movement, all the things that you guys had planned to do. For some of you, this could have been somebody that you were in a relationship with or a long-term business partnership, but there is money involved here. There were opportunities of abundance that were on the table here, and this person knows that they fumbled, they squandered off this connection, this relationship. Take it how it resonates for you. This person is experiencing financial loss right now, but they don't have any faith. They're very, very lonely, and they're very, very needy right now. This person is sitting in an insecure headspace because they're fearing you going on to someone else. And this person, whoever I'm speaking to, they are not, my grandmother used to say, every shut eye is not sleep, and every goodbye is not gone. Whoever I'm speaking to, somebody got their eyes closed trying to fool you like they're not watching you, but they're watching you. Somebody's not talking to you like they're not really talking to you, but they're trying to figure out, they're in their head, they're trying to work out their strategy of how they're going to get you back. They know that what they've been doing and how it's been working, it's not working like that anymore. The math ain't mathing on their side. They're not able to conjure you. I'm not going to say manifest. I'm going to say conjure, because this person was working with dark magic. But at the same time that they were working dark magic against you, who the people that they were pouring into, the third parties, they were working dark magic on them. And what happened is that they got caught in the middle. Like they say, they got caught between a rock and a hard place. They got caught between a hawk and two opinions. And it was the wrong opinion, because they took some bad advice and they went somewhere where they knew they weren't going to be happy. They went somewhere where they knew that there was burdens there. They went somewhere where they knew their best what was best for them was not going to be attended to. They knew their needs weren't going to be attended to, but they felt like they were putting back on their rebel mindset. Somebody didn't realize that time that is, or time that once was, isn't anymore. We're in a new timeline. We're on a new timeline, a new time trajectory. Somebody got caught in between worlds, and somebody's still lost in between worlds because they fell for the okie doke. But while they thought you were gullible in a situation and that they were fooling you and they were getting one over on you, this person didn't stop to realize. They realized it now. But they didn't stop to realize that somebody had been fooling them the same way over and over and over again, year after year after year after year. Somebody might have been going through this for as much as a decade or longer. But you in a situation, you dodged this bullet. This person is very, very burdened, whoever I'm speaking to. They feel like all the hard work that you guys put in, they don't want to see it go down the drain now. But when they want to keep going, they want to complete this with you. But when they had you, when they were in your energy, when y'all was supposed to be on the same accord, walking the same way, talking the same way, they were talking out of the side of their neck about you to other people. They were low rating you, putting you down and degrading you to other people, calling you a man whore or a slut if you're a woman. They were doing all these things, and they know that this 644 on the timer, they know that these are all the things that they were. They were calling you promiscuous. They were saying that you weren't faithful. They were saying that you weren't loyal. They were saying that you wasn't bright. You wasn't smart. You had no common sense. You didn't have no street sense. You was a book sense idiot. But the book sense idiot got up and got their ass up out of there. And now they're left holding the bag with a dum-dum that they don't want. A dum-dum that they don't like. A dum-dum that don't want them. A dum-dum that didn't realize you can't make anybody love you. You can do all the conjuring, all the spell work, all the dark magic, all of the putting your minces in people's food, because for some of them, that's what was going on, and it still is going on. But that's what they get because that's what they ran to. And now they think that the whole world revolves around their situation. No, boo-boo. That is your delusional, paranoid mindset that has you thinking that the whole world is looking at you. Nobody's looking at you. If you had been looking at yourself, examining yourself, taking accountability for yourself, you would not have gotten caught in between worlds dealing with something, because not for everybody, it's not a person. For some people, it's a place, it's situations, it's habits. If you'd have been examining yourself, taking accountability, you would not have gotten caught up playing silly, childish mind games. And now this person is trying to plan to come back in and reconcile with you. And that's the truth. You renewed your mindset. You're planning for the future. And your future does not contain this person. You have accepted something for the way it is. And now you're trying to recuperate, recover, get your peace back from what you went through. Because for some of you, you did 911 on the timer. You didn't even realize it was this deep until you separated yourself from what was going on and got along and got to yourself. And you're like the prodigal son. When I came to myself and I realized who you really were, now you realize how much you settled, how much you lowered your standards to be with somebody that wasn't even worth your time, to be with somebody that didn't even realize your value or your worth, somebody that played with you like you was some of the trash in the street that they like to kick it with. If this is your message, family, let me know. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, repost this video, and remember, keep going, keep growing, and I'll catch you.